Hello friends, welcome to my channel Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for watching this reading. We're going to take a look at a love situation for the collective. If you find that this sounds like your situation and it resonates for you or it sounds familiar, then it's for you. Take anything that resonates for you, leave anything that doesn't, and if it doesn't resonate for you, just wait for the next reading or look back at previously posted readings or your zodiac readings, and those might resonate for you better. And if this does resonate for you, I would love for you to join my community here on YouTube by subscribing to my channel and liking this reading. So let's dive in. This is timeless, so whenever you're finding it, if it sounds familiar, it's for you, okay? So I've been doing love readings all day, and I feel like Spirit has a message for the collective in regards to love. Probably somebody specific on your mind. Not probably, but somebody specific on your mind. So think about the person that you want to know about, the person that you may be attached to, the person that you may be with, and let's look at this connection. The person that maybe you're in separation from and wanting to know if they'll come back, or if you'll be together, or if they're meant for you. All right, so let's see what Spirit has. I don't know what the energy is until the cards start coming out, so I'm giving you all these possibilities. All right, so let's see, what is the overall energy of the person watching this reading and the person on their mind? What is this connection? What is the overall energy of this connection on their mind? The one that they're thinking of, what is the overall energy of this connection? Whoa, it flew on the floor. Okay, we have express your love. I'm going to get some more cards, but I'm already feeling like maybe you're waiting for them to express feelings to you. Maybe you know that they have feelings for you, and you've been waiting for feelings to come out and be shown. I've got forgiving and learning trying to pop out here. So you're waiting for them to be guided to go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Possibly. Let's see. Let's get some more cards. This connection on my friend's mind. What do they need to know? What is this overall energy here? This could be the one that you're thinking of. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Remember, what you seek, the partner that you want, wants you more. Whether it's this person or somebody better. Let's get some more cards. We have expression of love. We've got this could be the one. What else do you want to tell my friend watching this reading about the connection on their mind? Everything is coming out upside down, guys. I don't know about that. They're all right side up. Let go of control issues. I've got reconciliation here. So this could be a past life love, and there's, coming back around, or it could be something that's in separation right now and you have a reconciliation here. There's an energy of very soon, but needing to make a choice. Needing to decide what you truly want so that it comes to you now. I've got healing family issues. I've got children. And I've got deception, as well as you deserve love. So this tells me that one or both of you in this connection needed to learn how to love yourself. Needed to learn how to love yourself first and know that you are deserving and worthy of the love that you want. And see how she's being very specific about where she's pointing. This is you. Where did it go? This is you getting very clear about what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? Because you're the one watching. So I'm telling you. So either this person has to get really clear about what they want so that they can make that choice. They can make the decision so that they can actually move forward and give you that expression of feelings that you know that they want to give you, because I feel like you know that they have feelings for you. So, and you're feeling like this is the one that you've been waiting for. So either one or the other is going through a process of learning. I do have healing family issues, so usually when this deserving card comes out and the healing family issues, it's like there's an abandonment wound or a neglect wound or some kind of wound from the childhood that made them feel unworthy or undeserving, or low self-worth, low self-esteem, low confidence, accepting less. And you're not less. And maybe this person needed to learn how to love themselves so that they can receive you. Now flip-flop that, and maybe you are needing to, or have been, could be confirmation of what you've been going through, is just really, raising your self-worth and knowing that you are deserving and worthy of the love that you want, and you can't receive it until you know that. So you're waiting for an expression of feelings, but your cards are saying, let's get clear of what we want. She's shooting for something very specific, and that is everything in your heart that you want in a love relationship. But the kick is, you got to know that you deserve that. Because if you're running a program of, like, subconsciously from things from the past that tells you you're not deserving or worthy of that, you'll know if you sit with yourself and you really close your eyes and just drop into your heart and think about that perfect relationship. Because I see here that you're thinking that this person is your perfect one. I also have the soulmate card here. So if we're thinking about our soulmate, get their picture out of your mind, the picture of their face. Let's put that on the shelf and let's just sit with our heart and let's think about what we want. How do we want to feel? What does a typical day look like? How do we want to be treated? What are our requirements? What is our truth about what it is that we want? What are our values, our morals, our integrity, our standards? Get clear about all that stuff. This is how I want to feel in that perfect relationship. I want to feel this, this, and this. I want them to communicate with me in this way. I want them to treat me in this way. Once we get clear about that, we put up a boundary and we decide that we are not going to accept anything less. And that is when it comes to you very soon. When you stand in your worth and you know, oh, that's right. Step back for a second. When we get clear about what we want, how you know if you're running some sort of subconscious program against that, which would be a block to it coming into you, to your experience, is if you sit with yourself and you get clear and you make your list and you put up that boundary and you say, this is what I want, this is my requirements, I'm not accepting anything less. Then all of a sudden, if you get a thought that comes to your mind that says, but I could never get that, or that's impossible, or does that even exist? Something to the contrary, then you know that you have a worthy thing that you need to work on. So we need to consciously change that thinking pattern. We need to attract exactly what we want by changing the thinking pattern, because it's coming from somewhere inside you that is actually magnetizing what you don't want to you. So in order for you to have these feelings coming through from this person that you are thinking is your person, we need to become that worthy person that receives those kind of feelings, that receives that kind of love that we want. And then you also take it a step further and you get clear about what you want, and you set those boundaries and you decide, these are my requirements, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, and I'm going to stand up for that. Then take a look at this person that's on your mind. Do they line up with those integrities, those morals, those standards, those values, those all of the above? Do they line up with that? Because that's something also. Because I'm getting the energy of somebody's mind has been telling them stories that are not true. like low self-worth, like I do not deserve the love that I want, like I could never get better, like things like that. That's deception, and that's somebody's mind, and that's coming from maybe a childhood wounding or something like that. And so you're holding on to something with somebody, and it could be that you're holding on to something that is not aligned with your truth, but you will only know that if you sit with yourself and decide, what are my truths and how does this situation align? This is also somebody who needs to let go of control of the outcome and just take your energy back and focus on yourself and let the universe handle it. Because the more you focus on yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you build your self-worth, the more that the things that you want come into your experience. But if you're trying to control the outcome and you're trying to tell the universe who and what and where and how and why and when, all that does is create resistance. So you want this feelings and you want this reconciliation to come in. Let go of control and focus on you, building your self-worth, knowing what you want, and allowing the situation to unfold naturally. Okay? So that was your little lesson for the day. Let's see what the cards want to say about this reconciliation, this person on your mind, this connection. It's been slow incoming, and it's all because of a need to come into your Empress-ness of knowing your worth and knowing that you are meant to live an abundant love life. She is abundance, and she's also new beginnings. There's a new beginning that is making its way to you, okay? But it's imperative for you to know your worth. The Empress knows her worth. She doesn't chase. She doesn't control an outcome. She sits on her throne and she magnetizes it all to her. Love, money, power, all of it. She knows her worth, and she knows that the universe wants to give her exactly what she knows is hers. So she releases all control to the universe, and she just focuses on her self-worth and standing in her power and knowing that her value, knowing the value and the worth that she brings to this table of this connection, but also knowing that there is somebody special coming in, whether it's this person or not. You've got feelings, they're heading towards you. They're just taking forever. But it's because you're needing to really be in your worth, because whatever is coming is going to be a lot better than you think. And you need to be in this energy in order to receive it. Otherwise, your old stories will sabotage it. And that's not what we want, right? So to kick off the tarot portion, that's kind of major. Let me know how that resonates for you. Let's get some cards. You're manifesting. You're learning. You're learning about you. You're learning what you want. You're learning what you don't want. You're learning about worth and value and how to attract better for yourself. I've got a King of Pentacles here. This is what's coming in. We had the Knight of Pentacles taking the Knight's sweet little time. Some of us call this the geriatric pony because it's a very slow moving energy, but I'm getting there's a purpose here. This person has been on its way to you for quite some time, and you've been protected from maybe even your own self and your own old stories that might have sabotaged this had it come in sooner. So you're being protected, and they're just sitting pretty over here on the side being protected while you come into your Empress here so that you can receive all that they are. Meanwhile, they're coming into their King so they can give you everything that you deserve. Looks to me like you're going to be on the same page, but both of you needed to get there first. They could be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. I've got a lot of earth, nothing but earth, as a matter of fact. Except for what? The Empress, I think she's Libra too, right? Anyway, there's a lot of earth here. So you or this person, let that be a confirmation. You or this person being an earth sign. Doesn't have to be though. So it doesn't mean that this isn't your reading if they're not an earth sign. That's just an extra confirmation for someone. Because we all have all of them in our chart. This person could have a lot of earth in their chart, and so could you. There's a lot of earth on the table here too. So they may be very business focused. They may be a business owner. They may be a boss. They may be somebody who's very focused on their money and their career. Because I do have a lot of career cards here, pentacles. And in the heart of the spread though, I've got the Empress. So I've got the High Priestess. This is you receiving direct communication through your intuition, really, like you have intuition on this person. You know that you know that you know, right? So really focus inward. Knowing that you know, then you can take the hands of control off of the situation. You don't have to worry. It's going to come in when it's time. And you want you both to be ready, and that's why the universe is taking you through this process of coming into a place where you can receive this. First of all, you had an inside look in your intuition. You had an intuition on this person. You know that they're your person. So why worry about it? Right? You already know. You already know the outcome. So let it come. Take control off. Work on your self-worth. Come into that place of your worth, your self-worth, building up. That's what you have in front of you to do. You focus on your work because that's clearly something that is in front of you. I've got a lot of work cards, like I said. That's something in front of you. You focus on what is in front of you. You're building some sort of empire here, it looks like to me, and they may be also. And let this unfold. You let it unfold, letting the universe work on them, knowing that they're being saved for you because they're headed towards you, and you know this is for you. So now you know to come into your Empress so you can receive them, and they're coming into their King of Pentacles so they can receive you, because that Pentacle is all about your worth too. So at the heart of the spread here is our intuition, okay? And it is a destiny card. And this is you, this is designed to give you confirmation that you know that your intuition is right. So let this be confirmation to you that your intuition is right about this person. So now you can relax, and you can know that you're deserving and worthy of it when it's time. It's going to come right to you. You're going to relax. You're going to take your hands off. You're going to focus on yourself. Focus on what Spirit has in front of you, building your empire, or whatever it is that is in front of you to do. And you're coming into a more stable place on the inside of you with your worth, your value, and you're healing from old stories. Then suddenly, we have a reconciliation here. This is reconciliation. And it happens to be right above the High Priestess here. So it's like you already know. You already know that this is happening. You just got to let go of the when, because it's not up to you, right? And guess what else I have here? The Queen. The Queen. This is a match. So, yes, you're right. But you need to come into a place where you can receive this reconciliation. And you need to let them come into a place where they can receive this reconciliation. And you want the highest success when you do come together. And you can only have that when you work on your self-worth and you get rid of the old stories that sabotage you. You know, you're learning You're in this process of learning now. This could be like a 2-year process of learning that you've been on, learning about yourself, learning about what you want, what you don't want. You're getting clear about it all so that it can come to you now. But it's been a process that you've learned. You've been a student of life, a student of your own self, learning about you and about life and about, the challenges and everything you've been through. They've taught you something important that you're going to take into your future. And so I don't know, with the King and the Queen of Pentacles here, I'm feeling like a very powerful energy, like a power couple, so you may build some sort of business, and they're going to take everything that they've learned on their process, that they've been on this long journey towards you, right? And you're going to take everything that you've learned in this process, and you're going to come together, and you guys are going to build a beautiful relationship, a long-lasting relationship. They want the same things as you, but you got to get clear about what you want right now. Okay? And remember to set your boundary and not accept anything less than that. And so we have balance. You guys are just, look, on the other side of this is the shadow work. You've been in this process of doing the shadow work, cleaning up the old stories, cleaning up the old wounds and all that crap that held you back before, and them too. It's the shadow work. And the Justice card in the upright is equal give and take. It's balance. It's healing. It's you two coming together as a healed, whole connection that lasts. But also taking everything that you've learned and using it to help others. So I feel like for some of you, this isn't going to, resonate for everybody, but for some of you, you're going to build something together that's going to help others, whether that be a spiritual business, whether that be like counseling, whether that be maybe a weight loss business. Maybe you already do that, maybe you already do something like that, and maybe they do too. And so you're going to come together and you're going to build something great together, because I see a powerhouse. When I see the Queen and the King of Pentacles in a reading, that tells me that this is a power couple situation. And so you guys are both being groomed for something big. And that is why it's taking so long. And that is why you're having to come into your self-worth and your Queen, Empress, Queen. But they are also having to come in from, they're the Knight, and they have to upgrade too to their king so that they can match you. And so it's just this process of bringing the two of you together at the right time. And it's not up to you, right? It's up to the universe. So let's get some confirmation here about this connection that is here. I've got a respark right here. I've got a respark, and I feel like when this happens, oh yeah, and it's right under the reconciliation. So it's like the reconciliation is a respark, and it's going to spark your passion for each other. There's a lot of chemistry and attraction here, but I feel like too that you're going to be so focused on you and what you've got in front of you that you're probably not going to see this coming. And so it's going to be like a surprise, a good surprise. And it's going to be exactly what you've manifested. I've got the Queen of Cups here, which is she's receiving from the universe. You're receiving your guidance. You're receiving your intuition. You are on point with your intuition. There's still work for you to do, though. So just see how she's like taking her hands back, and she's relaxed, and she's just receiving. This is the energy the universe wants you in. Just relax about this, because you already see the end from the beginning. You already know. So just let go and let it unfold, right? And just receive everything, because the universe has more for you than just this connection. There's more for you. You're meant to live in abundance in all areas of your life. So receive. This just stopped me right in my tracks. It's ready to come in. So Justice is sticking to my arm. Justice for all the injustice of the past. This is equal, this is balanced, this is healthy, this is whole. Maybe you've had a string of unhealthy relationships in the past. You had to heal from all that. And now it's time for this person to come in. So take your hands off the wheel and let it unfold. Because it is. I feel like that's where Spirit wants me to leave it. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me know in the comments if this resonates for you, because this is pretty specific. So it's going to be for someone specific. All right? I'll see you in the next reading. If this resonated for you, I would love for you to comment and let me know, but also subscribe and join my community here. If you want a private reading with me, that information is below. You can click the link to my booking page, and I am so excited to do a reading for you and see what is more specific for you, okay? So I'll see you in the next reading, guys.